Hey, hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. So the next couple of videos are, there's so much going on, and because anywhere you look, from every source of guidance on the planet, everyone is talking about the importance of 2024. And we say 2024, 2025 are extremely important, but particularly the end of the year in 2024. Well, a whole lot is happening in the United States, but a whole lot is happening around the world. And all of the action and energies that are being focused on Earth from so many places and so many planets. And all of the beings, whether they're celestial or extraterrestrial or whatever, are focusing their light on us, that we get this. So they want us in this year to bring us together so that we end separation. We're here with a whole lot of celestials today. And at the last minute, a bunch more came in. Jamal Call and Lord Lanto. But we're I guess, who's heading this up? Lord Mahay, Saint Germain, and Lady Portia. And as you know, Saint Germain and Lady Portia are on our karmic board. So a lot of this balance that we're looking for when we ascend is very important. So this is our year to really purge. So if you find that things are chaotic, and we talked about that last time, that you can get through this rough time because the chaos is just purging and helping you do this. So there's only one way to end separation. And in 5D, we obtain this, and that is unconditional love. Mahay gave us the technique of conscious use of power, which absolutely takes the ego out of every thought, so that we are coming from a oneness place. And this is what we need to work on day in and day out. So this year, we are being really asked to understand unconditional love, because so many people don't understand unconditional love because they haven't felt unconditional love. So it's really important that we understand that real power is unconditional love. The power that we have known on this planet for a very long time is ego-based, greed-filled. And we'll talk more about that in the next video. So it's really important that we, I wanted to say detach from our ego, but then that's a separation. But it's really that we become one with the ego, and that the ego is no longer trying to satisfy itself. The ego is satisfied because that love, that light, satisfies the ego, satisfies you in every way. And we get rid of all of the avarice, all the crazy behavior, because on 5D, remember, there is no war. There is no worry about the exchange of money. There aren't, the 1% and the whatever percents. There's no separation, again, in that you do not have to worry about how you're being taken care of, because you are taken care of. So it's a difficult concept in the world that we live in now. But if you come from your heart, then you're going to gain more and more understanding in between the heart and the well of the mother, which brings you into that unity consciousness. You're going to understand that we can come from the heart and we can eliminate greed and all those negative energies. Because in 5D, we don't have war. We don't fight. We don't hurt, either with words or with guns. It's going to end. This is our year. The year we've been waiting for. To get it together. And in that process, we will have great, great growth. Because you're a light seed who came here to do this. And we are doing it right now. So we're excited for this time. Everyone feels turmoil. That turmoil is that silt in the river when you jump in and all that mud comes up. But we are remaking ourselves in that river. We are cleansing the old, removing all of the negative ego, the judgment that has held us into lower vibration for so very, very long. And this is an area that Jaculin and Orlando, that's why they came together, really talk about purging ourselves of all of the hurt and all of the anger and all of the fear. We're doing it day by day, minute by minute. So this is a wonderful time for us to be able to do this. Love is the force of the universe. Love. And people go, well, how can love stop a bullet? How can love change a war? But it does. It does. When we come from our heart and we're able to dissolve the ego in those with greed, it does. What it takes is a collective. What it takes is enough light seeds coming from their heart to change that vibration. And that's what we're here to do this year. Well, we're here to do it all the time. We've been doing it for a long time. But we're actually going to see results from this. So in 5D, there's no pain, there's no sorrow. I asked this group that I go and visit, they have emotions. It's not like you don't, but you don't let the disruptive thing run you. And that's the difference, in that you don't let something overtake you. You get over it. And there's a lot of stuff going on. We're having issues with climate change where I live. I live in a very delicate ecosystem. And the ecosystem is going to change, which means that many of the trees, saguaros, that are hundreds of years old are struggling to stay in the change. It's our job as the shepherds of this area, as the keepers, to give them as much energy and love as possible so that they can take on the challenge that they have. Do all that we can on a physical level and do everything we can on an energetic level. Because there isn't anything or anyone that is not touched by this time. And that's important for you to understand. And the answer is unconditional love. The answer is to come from your heart. And if you're confused, and if you're like, I really want to judge that person right now because they're a boop, then bring it into your heart and breathe it out. And let all that negativity go so that you come to a place of understanding. Bring it onto your shield. See it. Feel it. Let it go. And maybe you have to do this a whole lot of times a day. I used to make the joke, I should probably still make the joke, that I can do conscious use of power 50 times a day. I think I've gotten better at it after doing it for so long. But the point is that you run the light all the time. And as much as you need to come from your heart and not up here that judges, from here that understands. So as light seeds, we are very, very happy that we are creating this world. And we are creating it through our hearts. Your heart, my heart, everyone's heart. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and bring that energy in. So I'm going to spray the aura cleanse and clear all that smushy stuff out of our aura. I can't see which one this is. Okay. And then the cosmic thrust oil. And as much as I love this, 1 drop is enough. Rub it in your hands. Bring it into your aura. Cup your hands together. Just excuse me for a little while. This is my favorite thing, to breathe that in and allow it to clear me and fill me and ground me, that tether of light, heaven and earth, solid, strong, and coming from the solar plexus. You ain't gonna budge me. I am that light. I am that love. Even in difficult times, we are that. Does it mean we don't feel? No, I feel a lot. But I don't let it drive me. I process that. So this will help you just bring it and let it go. And then we use the ascension oil, because that's what I'm after, ascension. So you rub it through your third eye, so that we open our third eyes as big as they can be. And this also, if you're feeling too much energy, bring it down through. If you're feeling too much energy in your third eye, use the ascension oil also to protect. So it opens it, but it also protects it. So that's why we use it. So ready, set, go. Lady Portia's leading. Okay. Ready, set, go. So visualize that golden light, thick and viscous and yummy, coming from source. And it comes into the top of your head, and it comes down through your body, sticking to every cell, every pore, every molecule of you. And you bring it on down through your body so that it is nurturing light. This golden light is the stuff that gives you stamina on this journey. It's the stuff that you wear all the time to keep yourself that lighthouse, to keep that energy moving through you all the time. So you bring it down and out your feet and into the earth to the mother. And she grabs onto your golden lariat. And it feels so good and comforting to be in her arms. Feel that energy. And you bring your toes and your energy around her grid. And she grows every day. And we'll see more and more of our central sun affecting our sun, affecting the earth. It is a process that is in high gear. Not here, not yet, they say. I think it's high gear, so that lets you know. And we got a ways to go, but it's intense. But if you wear your lariat of light, if you have your orbit on, you will not be thrown off kilter. I always say I'm Boba the Clown. You can knock me, you can sock me, but you can't knock me down. That's what it is. You just go with this energy. You feel it. You know it. But you don't let it knock you down. So bring that light around and that essence of the mother in that light. And it comes up the back of you, back to source, and then around and around and around. And your orbit you feel secure once your orbit's on. You feel safe in the cocoon of light. So you keep that orbit going and you bring that energy up and water falls out. All 12 of your auras. And that's your cocoon. That's that cocoon of light that you wear so that you're grounded heaven and earth and protected on all sides. So now we feel that at the lower one, below the root, the well of the mother, that is so important. And you feel that energy. And you feel yourself connecting not only with the earth and all of the beings, but with all of the cosmos. The more you connect to the well, the more expanded you become in your awareness of that beyond you. And your DNA and your root is clearing. You're getting rid of those globs of glue, and you're expanding into a 12-strand DNA structure. You are becoming a 5D being. And your sacral identifies what is gobbledygook and what is not. What is it that is a dictation? Because when we are knowing, we know. It doesn't come from here. Nobody tells us. We just know. And the golden rule is the golden rule in any and every religion, because that's what it is. It isn't even a rule. It's a knowing. So now we bring that up to the conscious use of power on the spleen, and you feel that light clearing you. And you feel yourself feeling that love unconditionally, not from anything external, but in here, in your heart. And you project out your solar plexus that power of love. And just feel that energy moving through. As we move to our liver, where the empathic shield is. And on that empathic shield, I remember when I first felt this as a youngster. And I didn't know if I could control the understanding of everyone's emotions. But the fact of the matter is, it was better to understand than to not. And that I never, because you're wearing the shield, it never went into my solar plexus or my nervous system. So it was a help. I was so grateful to have the shield and to know that I had a way of becoming non-judgmental. And that love and understanding that we feel for others, we bring through our heart. And we share that with our heart. And we just blast it. Just be it. And the conscious intention, we want so much to manifest, to co-create a world of love, of unconditional love, where there is no anger, fear, greed, war. None of those things, because we're no longer separate. We are now in cosmic consciousness, which is the beginning of that unification. And we express it in every way, who we are. And in our third eye, we show how strong we are, how enabled we are to be the light seed we were born here to be. So we wear a crown, very, very shiny. And the telepathic notch sings as we stand as light beams, the seeds of light that have come to earth to make this change, to be this change. So don't doubt that there's anything but love, anything but light. Pure light has no negativity. Pure light is pure love. And that's our goal, to wear the light and to be the light 24/7, blasting out as much as we can. So we look forward to this year. It is, in fact, the year we've waited for. A long time for me. I started talking about this when I was 10 years old. And I'm kind of up there now. Never thought I'd get old, but here we are. So we love every minute of this. We are excited and ready to take on the challenges as everything that comes before us, we transform into love, into light. Good job. Keep it up. We are doing so well. So I love you, and I will see you next time.